What is up, y'all? It's your girl Jazz from All That Jazz. And tonight, I just want to kind of come to talk to you guys and share with you what the motivation behind why I made All That Jazz. So, if you are subscribed to my channel, you might know that I actually already have another channel called Faith Music Fitness. I made that channel probably about 7 years ago. And so I'm not necessarily new to YouTube. I just have been inconsistent. That is for sure. um, but yeah, I used to post videos on Faith Music Fitness, and that was really like the main goal for that channel for me was I really wanted to share my music. I used to love writing music, and at that time I was writing a lot of songs. And I would just, press record, right then and there, do a full song, and then upload it to YouTube. And I really enjoyed that. I haven't been writing as much music in the last couple years as I have really for the rest of my life. Like prior to that point, I've written a lot of music over the years, but I haven't so much been doing that. But I do have a lot of experiences that have happened, thoughts that I've held back, and just wisdom that I feel like the Lord has given me. And I'm at a point in my life where I feel like it's time to pour out. I feel like it's time to, even in an unorganized fashion, just share. And so that's why, like right now, I just got off of work not long ago, and I'm tired. It's probably evident by my eyes, by my voice. It's probably deeper than normal and everything. But I'm in a season of my life where I'm like, what else am I waiting on? Am I waiting to not be tired? Because if that's the case, it's not going to happen. Am I waiting to have a completely free schedule, or, to even have permission from someone else to say, hey, yeah, go ahead and start that YouTube channel? Like, no one is going to give me the permission. It's just a matter of me taking the opportunity. And I really feel like I'm at a point where I just want to share, and in hopes it's twofold. The first is that I can share what's been on my mind because I, routinely have been a very quiet person. And it's not because I'm afraid to talk. It's not out of fear of sharing my thoughts with other people. It's more of like, I haven't always felt like there is an adequate avenue to share my thoughts and opinions, because I tend to not have systematically approved opinions and thoughts. First off, being that I'm a believer, I'm sure that I think in a way that's pretty contrary to a lot of people and a lot of things. But not only that, I feel like the Lord has really blessed me with insight and wisdom and understanding about certain things, and it's given me just a different perspective. That's the best way that I could put it. And so I've had these dormant thoughts and experiences that really, when shared, like when I'm talking to other people one-on-one, people are like, wow, you're really well spoken, or that was a blessing, or I love just how, like, I've have a few coworkers who frequently say to me when we do talk, they're like, every time you talk, I just walk away with some other piece of knowledge, or I just really feel encouraged, or something along those lines. And they're better for the conversation that we had. And it's to a point now where you just get to a point in your life where you're like, okay, this isn't this is a thing. This must be a thing. This must be a gift. And so I'm at a point now where I'm like, let me go ahead and utilize the gifts that God has given me, both so that someone else can be blessed, because there is, like I said, wisdom that the Lord has given and I haven't shared. And now this is an opportunity to share it in a way that someone else on the receiving end can be blessed by what is being said. I listen to a lot of YouTubers, and the amount of wisdom that I glean from them is like, I'm so glad that they shared it. And so if I can say that being on the receiving end, then why can't I share what God has given me to share, right? And then the other part of it is like, it's in me, so why not get it out? Why not share? Why not rant and say what my opinion is? Because I don't know, I have a rant, like literally a 3-part rant about singleness. I'm sure there are many people that can relate, especially Christian singles. Like, I'm sure that every Christian single who listens to that video will be able to say, I can relate to some aspect of what you talked about, because I don't think it's like one person is going through this. I'm probably speaking to people that have gone through the same thing and are feeling the exact same ways. So, and even if they're not feeling the exact same way, you know what that does? It opens up conversation and engagement. So I just think that I'm at a point where I'm tired of holding back. I'm ready to share. And I'm also at a point where I'm like, it don't have to look or be perfect to be uploaded. Because like I said, I just got off of work. I'm not looking or feeling how I would like to look and feel in doing these videos. But, I see some people's beginnings and it starts so humble. And then it magnifies and goes into this thing. And I believe that the audience that God has for me will be attracted to the video because of the authenticity, because of just the unadulterated, here's the message. It's not about me. It's not about the glitz and glam. It's about, hey, hopefully something I say can bless you. Whether it encourages you to keep going, whether it blesses you to find out that someone else is going through a similar situation, or you receive wisdom and you're all the better for having heard it. Like, or maybe you just, I don't know, maybe you just were bored one day and you looked at some random girl named All That Jazz on YouTube and you happened to watch the video. For whatever the reason, I hope that it blesses you just as much as it blesses me to be able to share the thoughts and opinions that I've developed over the years. So yeah, so that's the motive behind All That Jazz. I'm hoping that you'll stay tuned in and hear All That Jazz. So thanks again. Peace out.